butter dough that we fold up. Okay, and what I want to do now is actually I might get Sona to help position the camera in it when you're ready, no hurry. So with this dough, you see the size of this? You want this to be about double the size of it, okay? So usually I'll just use my finger and just like scoop it out like that. Now, so I've got a rolling pin here, okay? This is something I picked up at Asian grocery stores. So I've got like the water dough here, I've got the butter dough, and what you want to do is just kind of like make a dent in the middle of the water dough and wrap the butter dough in it, okay? Just like that. And just do it for the rest of it. So we've got these here now, and each one of these are going to make 2 curry puffs, okay? So what you want to do is just kind of like flatten it like that, and then roll it with your rolling pin like that, and then just use your hand like that, roll it up, okay? Turn it around, roll it again, and roll it up again. And that's what you're going to get. That's what it looks like. Now what we want to do with these is you want to cut them in half, okay? That's alright. Okay, I'm a big user of the choppers, so I'm just going to chop this in half like this. Okay, this is what it's going to look like now. Now, the important thing with doing this, and I don't always do this because, you know, if I have to make 400 curry puffs, I don't have time to kind of be doing this over the wok. But ideally, you want to make this fresh and roll it fresh. Because if you make it to this point or even to this point and then keep it in the fridge or the freezer, the butter and the water dough is going to kind of like, you won't see the distinct patterns as, you know, as well as you would have otherwise liked. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just flattening it, and you want it sort of like kind of like an oblong shape. Okay, so you can see the pattern a little bit here, and you've got the pattern on one side, and then you've got the smooth part on the other side. Okay, the smooth part is where you put your filling in. Filling's a little bit hot, so hopefully we won't have any problems with this. I'm putting about a tablespoon of filling in there because I'm greedy. Okay, and then what you want to do is first just fold it and pinch it like that. Okay, so you can see it like that so far. Now what you want to do is pinch it. I'm right-handed, I'm using my right hand, and this is how I do it. I have my thumb on the top layer, and then just basically you want to do this motion with the top thumb. You're gonna flipping it back and forth, okay, while you're holding with your index finger the bottom here. So you're flipping it like that and then moving it across, and then you're using basically your thumb and index finger to kind of like pinch this. Okay, so you get the pattern. If it splits a little bit, doesn't matter, just kind of like pinch it and seal it. And then what I used to do with my curry puffs, because I used to do vegetarian and meat versions, is that I would pleat them a little bit differently for the
shape so you can
see. Just in terms of, I actually, interestingly enough, this was actually suggested by my Vietnamese staffer who was helping me with them, because we used to make them identical, and then sometimes, you know, we'll forget which batch was vegetarian, which batch was meat, or, you know, especially when we're selling them in big quantities, or one might fall into the other. But what we used to do with the meat ones, we used to pleat it like this, okay, and then towards the end we'll kind of like drag it out a little bit and then tuck it underneath. Okay, so our meat ones will look like little tails. Well, there's a bit, you know, we used to have the vegetarian like this and the meat ones like that. So that's an idea you can try. Yeah, okay, so we'll finish these off, but in the meantime, as we were saying, selamat makan. Yeah, enjoy. We'll see you next week.